And the man, your boy Papa Duck, back with another video. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button so they can show the video to more people. Y'all know I'm finna put this knowledge and drop it on you right quick. Look below, you'll see our merch store. Everything that you get off our merch store, all proceeds goes back into the channel. And if you want to promote on this channel, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. All the information in the description, nigga. Let's get it. Listen, man. Why in the hell we live in a society where people do not ask questions, right? First of all, you got to understand this. Our lives are like grooming a plant, okay? You can grow a plant to go whichever direction you want it to go or to be whatever you want it to be, and that's basically what's been done to us. And this is why we're so stuck in this fucked up reality. This is why we're so stuck in our head, and this is why we don't, some of us down there just don't know no better. We feel as though what we do know is really what it is, but don't understand that this shit has been implemented on us by people who want to run the world. So listen, people just don't ask questions. And if you like me, you a why person, which I know a lot of y'all are based off the comments. A lot of y'all woke. Y'all ask questions just like I am. I've always been a person to ask why. Why this? Why? So when you got little kids that always ask questions, look out for that. That's a good thing. Now let's do it like this. The foods that we eat, we know this shit be fucked up. We know it's messed up, but we still eat it. We don't question the government. We don't question, all these FDA people and this and that. Why? Why do we not do that? Why? Like, why don't we boycott this shit? Why don't we say, you know what, all these fast foods giving us diabetes, high blood pressure, and all the above, or whatever the case you want to call it. I'll call it sickness. Sickness is sickness. Why don't we boycott that shit? Why? Why do we just sit and live and don't say nothing? Law enforcement, same thing. How do we give law enforcement the authority over us when two of them motherfuckers can show up and can calm down 100 people? And I'm all for civilized civilization, but we all know, man, that the shit that they do, that ain't civilized. That ain't. Nah, these motherfuckers done probably knocked off more people than the average street dude or whoever, and they get away with it. But they're not the biggest gangsters. I told y'all, the Hillary Clintons, all those, the Bill Gates and all them the real gangsters. Them the motherfuckers that do shit, get away with it right up on our faces. Nobody don't say nothing, okay? Another thing, child services. Like, how could you, and I'm not saying that all kids are in the best, safe environment, but we all know that once your child is born in the United States, you sign the birth, you fill out the application, birth certificate, and you basically creating a corporation or a company under your child's name, and you're handing your child all rights over to the state. So that's no longer your child, okay? And you're still being held responsible, even though you don't have no knowledge of this. And this is the trickery they do, but we don't ask questions. We just go with the flow. We just go with the fuck going on. Schools, that's one of the biggest problems we have. The reason why I just said what I said about growing a plant, because when they put us in school, that's when the brainwashing starts. These motherfuckers ain't never gave a fuck about your education, excuse my language, but will want to put you in jail because you don't send your child to the 12-step brainwash camp, which they trying to extend it to 16 years. No one asks questions. But the critical thing is you catch them young, okay? The younger you catch them, the more you can brainwash them. So as they get older, they just in la la land. They don't ask questions. And this is basically what this video is about, okay? We need to get our churn out them school systems and build our own school systems. This is why a lot of us stuck in this same fucked up reality. And we don't know what's going on. We ain't asking questions. We just going with stuff we know ain't right. Every year, month after month, we go by the same. Come on, bro. This is the main reason why you stuck, because the reality that you know, they put it in your head. You know nothing other than what you know. You don't have nothing else to compare it to. If a person say, oh, that's an alien, you never saw an alien before. Or have you? Hell, an animal can be an alien. You don't know. They just told you an animal is this. This is what I mean by it's so critical for them to put this shit in your head, and it's more critical for you to go with it. Think outside the box. Who says what an alien is? Oh, this is an alien. That's an alien. Nigga, an alien can be a dog. Think about it. Okay. Another thing. HBCUs. We call HBCUs, even though they named after white people. See, a lot of people, and this not to be disrespectful, racist, none of that. But a lot of people, I got their attention when I told them about Spelman. Oh yeah, Spelman. But they didn't know Spelman College was named after Rockefeller's wife. Do you know who Rockefeller is? This the motherfucker. Him and his partners, his compadres, are the ones that got the world fucked up the way it is now. They got a lot to do with the things you know and don't know. Rockefeller took over a lot of the media companies for like television, newspaper, journalists, all that stuff, just so that they can implement the shit that they want us to read. See, they create our reality. What you think about God, what you know about God, what you don't know about God, they put it here. Okay? Wake the fuck up, people. Excuse my language. But I get a little pissed off, man, when I be talking about this stuff. But I kind of got their attention when I told them, hey, this is a HBCU, but it's named after a white person. That don't make sense. You'll never see a white college named after a black person that's supposed to be a what you want to call a HWCU or whatever the case may be. Not to be racist, I'm just making a point. Get what I'm saying? But it's the shit we go for, and we don't say nothing about it. We don't say, man, hold on, something ain't right, hold on. But just Rockefeller, period. I don't care what color you are. You should be like, fuck that shit. Come on, bro. Do your research. Do your research. They the ones, Rockefellers are the ones that got a lot to do with the way the pharmaceutical companies is running today. Okay? They the one who got behind all these big doctors and these big corporations and put all these ads out and marketing and all this and got it all fucked up. And basically, this is why they control a lot of your life without you knowing it, because they have all the influence and they did it in a wicked way. Oh, the devil does exist. Trust me. Another thing, government. Why do we need government? I'm for civilized civilization. I done said that a million times, but this shit, so far from being civilized. This is why I say no matter how you vote, no matter how many black people do this, do that, no matter how many black sheriffs or this and that and whoop-de-woos and hoorah, whatever. Bro, you still under the same construct of the people that don't give a fuck about you. Understand that. The very people, and I tell y'all, it ain't the ones you know. The Joe Bidens, the Trumps, the Hillarys, the this and the that. It's the ones you don't know. The ones you don't even know exist. Okay? Those the motherfuckers you need to be afraid of, because they run the people that you do know. I don't think Joe Biden is a president because he's the president of the United States. Come on, that's bullshit. We all know that, but we don't question it. We need to get away from that. We need to build our own. We so brainwashed, we feel as though we got to be told what to do and we got to be governed by people we know that don't like us as a people. So don't get caught up in the race thing. I keep telling y'all that. Artificial intelligence. Why in the hell are we okay with artificial intelligence? Not saying we are, but not saying nothing. Any company that comes with artificial intelligence that's going to hinder our livelihoods, meaning a lot of our jobs are going to be obsolete in a couple of years due to artificial intelligence. I mean, all the way down to the hamburgers. I keep telling y'all about Flippy. But look up Flippy. Flippy just flip hamburgers. Why would they want to build something that will hinder our livelihoods? And we just sitting right here and ain't doing nothing about it, okay? Why? We need to boycott this shit. We need to be like, yo, how we going to be in a society where we're finna build artificial intelligence that's going to stop moms from working, stop dad from being able to work, stop, auntie, whoever. What's going to happen? Crime rate is going to go up. You can bet your sweet ass on that. 401ks, that's another thing. Don't you know, right? Anytime there's a group, or anytime there's a pool of money, there's some investing going on. This is the biggest scam of ever. I think this is probably the second biggest scam since I did about straw man. If you don't know what a straw man is, go look it up. Straw man. Anyway, I think this is the next biggest scam because, well, next to drugs. But anyway, 401k is where you put up a little money and you, for your retirement, they so-called invested. You ever seen that thick ass contract? Anyway, anytime there's a pool of money, you talking about big companies with 300 employees, 200, hell, 10, it don't matter. They taking that money and flipping it. So by the time you get to 65 or 67 years old, if you make it that far, go look at the life expectancy in the United States of America. You see how this shit folds? They make you work all your whole life. The life expectancy is around, what, 65, 67? When you so-called get your 401k or whatever you get, your pension, whatever, how much longer do you have to enjoy it? Secondly, why do another motherfucker gotta hold your money? Don't you know they taking your money and investing? They don't care about your future like that. This is how they can get a lot of y'all to put money in and they flip your money. Anyway, that's a big scam. No one's saying nothing about it. Ain't nobody saying, hey man, that's messed up. People just going with what's going. Now, religion. Boy, a lot of people don't like to talk about this because they so scared, they so afraid. You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna punish you because you want to know the truth. And I'm just gonna leave it to you like this, yo. If you believe I got a green leprechaun in the bathroom, right? You never saw it. There's no evidence it ever existed. There's no graves, nothing. I just told you I got one in there. To the point you believe it so much till you worship it. You do this, you do that, like you really like believe it, even though you ain't got no evidence of it at all that it existed. In the psychology world, that basically means you're mentally ill. Think about it. You're mentally ill. Now, all I'm going to say is this. God don't need no money. So all that going to, pay the preacher for money and all that, God don't need no money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we do have our own people, and I'm going to just keep it 100, our own people that knows that when you speak of that, it put fears in people's heart. They know how to get you to do things that's why I don't like people come to me and the first thing they say, God said. Bitch, if God told you, he could have told me. And I ain't saying don't listen to, you just got to feel people out. That's why I tell you, got to be in tune to this energy because what's good can be good and it can also be bad. Okay? People can come to you with that guilt trip, that guilt talk on that God. I ain't finna get into all that. But that's another thing. People don't question it. People never read the front to the back of the book. People don't look at the people that wrote the book. People don't even look at what King David was and who he was and what he did and didn't do. It'll blow your mind if you figure that out. Research and make your own. Like, at the end of the day, don't just go by what people say. We don't question nothing. You need to start questioning. I tell you, you got to be a thinking woman or a thinking man in this world. You have to be that. If not, you're going to get taken advantage of. So all I'm saying is, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Just some things we need to really get to the bottom of, man. Honestly, no jokes aside. All jokes aside. Another thing too is the court system. We know the court system is fucked up, but we don't do nothing about it. We walk right in court and we just participate. Listen, man, damn the judge and all them. We need to do away with all that. This is not how we supposed to be living, people. We don't supposed to be like this at all. And what I'm saying is, listen, Michael, 13 years old, plotted, and I ain't gonna say it was right for him to do that, but he was a little black boy, plotted to do a school, bow, you know what I'm talking about? With these legits with the school. And they charged him with a felony, right? No evidence, no nothing, just, they heard he talked about it. Fast forward, you got two white kids, 13 to 14 years old. Not only did they plot a mass school, bow, you get what I'm saying? They had hella evidence. They got people talking about it. People confessed that, yeah, they knew about it. Talked all the evidence, everything. And I know y'all probably seen or probably didn't see it because they're not going to plaster that on the news. But you probably saw these two white kids, as they did that. They only gave them 21 days in juveniles during detention. And they haven't been charged with a charge as of today. So all I'm saying is this. We know it's unjust. And you have to understand this too. In order for a war to take place, and war doesn't necessarily mean bow, or this, that. War is two sides that disagrees. Let that sink in. So when you got this court system shit going on, you got white folks on this side that get lesser charges in most cases, and you got black folks on this side that get more. It's so much evidence where black folks get charged for the same crime than whites in the same courthouse sometimes. Like I've done plenty videos on that shit, but at the end of the day, this is how they use us to fight against each other through they fucked up systems, but we don't question it. I keep telling y'all, a lot of times, if you're not going to say something about something or do something about something, then why would they stop? In this case, it's going to take a lot of us to come together because so many of us are so divided and fucked up. And this is what hurt people like me and people like y'all that's woke. But what we need to do, like I keep saying, The woke need to separate from the sleep. We need to go build our own. Let them keep going through that same bullshit, thinking this shit gonna change, and it's not. So if I'm wrong for what I'm saying, then okay, to each his own. But like I say, common sense is a motherfucker. Now, another thing, prison system, same thing. Prison system is becoming a private business. And yes, the prison system and the music business have linked up. So the prison system funds the music business in order for them to keep getting these jits to talk about number, drugs, sex, money, and all this crap. This is why they gave the industry to the jits. You can't tell a jit 16, 17 years old, they got more money than you, what the hell he should or shouldn't be doing. Come on now. This is what's happening. So either they're going to win through bringing them to prison. And I told y'all, I did a video on Phoenix, how they sued the state because the state in the contract said they would have a 97% occupancy at all times. A prison. 97%. The prison sued the state because they didn't have the 97% like the state guaranteed. So think about it. So the state gonna make sure that this prison is filled at 97% occupancy. If not, they're gonna get sued. So basically they saying motherfuckers ain't committing enough crimes, or enough people not being committed of these crimes. I keep telling y'all, everybody in jail ain't do what they claim they say they did. Think about it. But we don't say nothing about it. We just keep on moving like ain't nothing wrong, because a lot of these issues don't attack us personally. But like I keep saying, it ain't gonna affect you until they come knocking on your door. Until your son coming from school, get harassed by the police, and you know, ain't no telling what could happen, as we see, and don't do nothing about that. As we see, we let these motherfuckers do what they want to do. We need to start standing up as people. Okay? Shouts out to all my Haitian brothers over there and sisters going through this situation. And that alone is like, it's terrifying. I hate even to really talk about it, but when I do sit and I look at how the world is running, how things are going with us as people, man, God ain't intended for this shit to happen, man. I'm tired of people saying this is revelation and this was written. Yeah, because the same motherfucker that's doing it is the same motherfucker that's wrote it. Like, let's come on, bro. Let's be for real. God ain't gonna punish us for wanting to know the truth. That's why he gave us common sense. Okay? Common sense. And I don't want to disrespect nobody on their beliefs and stuff like that, but I just know better. It's a lot of stuff that I wish I could put on this platform, you know, but I can't. But pretty soon, I have my site up. Pretty soon, real soon, sooner than you think. I just want to make it right. But I have my site up where I can give y'all all the information, man, and y'all can go through it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can make up, you know, you can come up with your own analysis on how you see things. It's just common sense, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I do, yeah, there's a higher power. Yes, I do believe it. I'm not an atheist or no shit like that, but I just understand that I know the crap when I see it. And I'm not going to be one of them ones to just go through it just because everybody else doing it. No, you got to show me what's up. If you can't do that, I'm cool. I'm good. And don't be afraid to walk in your truth. Like, if that's what you believe, walk in it. I'm not going to judge you. I don't care what you believe in. I'm for what's right. You know, right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't rap all these different things and images and characters and stuff. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's it. I don't give a damn what you believe in. I'm for what's right. So with that being said, man, you know I love y'all, man. It's all good. I ain't mean to make this video that long, but y'all know how I get, man. I just want to know, why don't we question these things? We never question nothing. We never do nothing about it. We just go along with it. This is why I say be careful of traditions. Be careful of traditions. Traditions. Get what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, share the video. You know what I mean? And like I tell y'all all the time, man, in order for you to be found, your ass must first be lost. Okay? So with that being said, holla at y'all on this video, baby. Love y'all. Can't say that enough, man. If y'all made it, especially if you made it this far in the video, man, I know y'all really rock with the kid. No disrespect to nobody, but like I say, I just try to put out the real and get y'all to use this big piece of meat between y'all two ears, okay? So until my next video, y'all already know what I'm finna say. Yeah. Peace.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the